Wenye nchi, good morning, good evening, good afternoon and good night, depends on where you're watching us from. Jana Ruto aliamua akaenda pale Kiambu, Lare constituency, PCI chat. And as expected, there were lots of two-term talks. As you expect, there were a lot of two-term talks, and we want to delve into what was said and do a bit of analysis of what it means. Okay, there's this rhetoric za kina Chungwa, hizi watu mezoea mara two term ni nini. Yes, we know that is expected. He had to say that to protect himself because he's the majority leader. That's expected. Hizo lazima kunge kosa za nini, za Chungwa, Kururia. Then there was something interesting that happened. Kururia versus Wamatangi. When Kururia came on stage, he said that Wamatangi is the outgoing governor. But when Wamatangi's time came, he decided to go full force, full fire. He said it is no season for politics. When the time comes, they will talk politics. But as it stands, he is the current governor and the incoming one. Interesting, normal. So about Ruto going to Kiambu, watu wengi wamesema mlima imeenda, Ruto has lost the mountain. But again, Ruto is a genius. He's not just a politician, your normal or common politician. Ruto knows how to play his cards. That's why such visits to Mount Kenya, to those various parts that people usually say that hawezipata kitu, he knows what he said. Today in the morning I read the post from the one Pauline Njoroge. She said as long as Ruto turns up in Mount Kenya and people turns up, actually there were large crowds. I was even surprised that this is Ruto. Just witness it for yourself.
Kamwangi hamjambo. Bas mimi nimefika hapa leo kuangalia hii soko. Mnajua nilikuwa hapa 2022 wakati wa kutafutana na kura. Si namna hiyo? Na kuna maneno tulikubaliana na nyinyi. Mliniambia hapa mnataka hii barabara kutoka Thika mpaka Magumo iwekwe lami mpya. Si mliniambia hivyo? Alafu mkaniambia pia na nikakubaliana na nyinyi tutawajengea soko. Si ni kweli? Sasa Waswahili wanasema ahadi ni nini? Na dawa ya deni? Si nikulipa tu, hakuna dawa ingine? Sasa sikizeni. Hii barabara tumetoa kutoka kule Thika, imefika hapa, inaitwa Farigido ama inaitwa nini? Farigido. Sasa imefika hapo. Alafu contractor huyo amemalizia kazi yake hapo. Sasa sikizeni, mimi nimewatafutia contractor mwingine anaitwa Ihechang. Ndiye atatoa hiyo barabara hapo Faragido iende mpaka ifike Magumo. Na tayari ako na kandarasi. Januari tukifungua anakuja kuanza hiyo kazi, apeleke mpaka amalize. Nyinyi mnanielewa watu wa Kiambu? Tuendelee na kazi ama mnataka tuletewe fitina? Tuendelee. Sasa sikizeni. Unajua nimetangaza juzi ya kwamba tuko na mpango ya kutengeneza kilomita 28,000 ya barabara. Nimesema barabara ile ya reli kutoka Naivasha, mahali Mheshimiwa Uhuru aliwachia, mimi sasa nasukuma iende Kisumu mpaka Malaba na inaanza Januari. Nimesema pipeline ile Moi alijenga akamalizia kule Eldoret, sasa nasukuma inaenda mpaka inapita Uganda iende mpaka DRC, na hiyo pia inaanza next year. Sasa nikasikia mtu mwingine hapo akasema ati hiyo maneno yote Ruto anasema haiwezekani. Sasa mimi nataka niwaulize watu wa Kiambu, si ndio? Si walisema masoko haiwezekani? Soko ndio hii ama si iko hapa? Si walisema affordable housing haiwezekani? Kiambu County leo tuko na manyumba tunajenga 17,000. Tumeweka pesa bilioni 40 Kiambu County alone, na hiyo manyumba inaendelea. Masoko ndio hii inaendelea, hostels inaendelea, barabara ndio hiyo nimewaambia. Lakini wale wanasema ati haiwezekani. Mimi nataka nikuulize wewe mtu ya Kiambu. Ule ambaye anasema haiwezekani ni mtu amekuwa kiongozi Kenya miaka 50. Barabara ya kwenda kwake bado ni ya vumbi. Sasa wewe mtu ya Kiambu, kama unangojea ati kiongozi huyo ati akuja apange barabara ya kwenda kwako, yeye hajapata akili ya kujenga barabara ya kwenda kwake. Atatoa wapi akili ya kupanga barabara ya kwenda kwako kama hana akili ya kupeleka barabara ya kwenda kwake?
Hapo Ruto amepiga Kalonzo 10. Hey. Back to Pauline Njoroge. This is what she said. William Ruto is back in Mount Kenya and he knows what you people there like. He will give it to you well. As you keep lying to yourselves and everyone else that an elephant is not buried with its tusks. Therefore, the reason you keep turning up at his rallies, those massive crowds you form and the wild cheers you make are being watched by Kenyans from other regions, and they are saying to themselves, whoa, if this man still has this level of command in Mount Kenya, then he's clearly the man to beat in 2027. In that case, why should we align with anyone else? Let's join him to be part of the next government. They say perception is everything in politics. The guy has the strategy, he has the money, and he has you lovers of elephant tusks to create the perception he needs out there. Yetu macho tu. And I can't agree more with Pauline Njoroge. She is absolutely right. And that is what Ruto wants. Anataka kutengeneza hiyo perception that he still has some following in Mount Kenya. And to what she says that he knows what you people need, because yesterday at the church they Ichungwa talked about dueling road from Dumberi, creating a bypass from Museum Hill to Thika. Here's the clip of the same.
Nasikiza wale ambao wananena mambo ambayo wanapinga yala tunayofanya. Na Bishop Karato, ni kushukuru. Ulituambia ya kuwa miaka 3 ilipita kuna wengi hawakuamini tutakuwa na affordable housing ama masoko ama barabara kama zile zinaundwa, na leo hii tunaziona. Hii barabara yetu ya Thika kwenda Magumu, Mheshimiwa Korori amesema 31 kilometers already done under President William Ruto. Hiyo barabara ilisimama Mheshimiwa Rais the year 2016-2017. But courtesy of your effort and the focus that you have had in delivering on the promises that you made, not just to the people of Kiambu, but to the people of Kenya, we are seeing verifiable and programs and projects that you can feel, touch and see. Mheshimiwa Rais, umetuahidi na umetuambia it is possible within our lifetime to move this country from a third world to a first world country. I want to thank you, because Kiambu County, we are not living on a promise. We are living in the reality of moving towards a first world country from a third world country, with the cross sections, roads that are interspersing our county. Kutoka Western Bypass, kuja hiyo Northern Bypass ambayo Mama Simba ametaja, kutoka Ruaka mpaka Ruiru, unatufanyia kazi ya dueling. Barabara ambayo imesumbua watu wa Kiambu, kutoka Muthaiga kwenda mpaka Kiambu Road, Dumberi, unatufanyia dueling, Mheshimiwa Rais. Your Excellency, 3-4 weeks ago, nilitoka bunge nikimbie service KU. A distance that ordinarily would take less than 15 minutes. Ilinichukua 1 hour 40 minutes kufika kutoka bunge kuja KU. Wakati wa Jamhuri Day umetuahidi, we will get a new expressway from Museum Hill all the way to Thika, connecting our people with business opportunities and making sure that we are interconnected with the rest of Kenya. I want to thank you, Your Excellency, and tell you that we can see, we can feel, we can touch the development projects that you have rolled out in our county. Hizo soko ambazo zimetajwa hapa, sio soko 20 rais unatujengea. We have 30 markets under the national government of Kenya under President William Ruto, including 5 major modern markets. Moja ikiwemo pale kwetu Kikambura kama hii hapa Kamwangi. Your Excellency, sisi wana Kiambu tukisema 2 term, tukikubadilisha jina, najua umeitwa majina mengi, lakini ukubali sisi tukuite William Samoei Ruto 2 term.
Ichungwa even went further to say that Kiambu County gave Ruto the highest vote in 2022 and will do the same in the incoming 2027 elections. Let's listen to it.
Siasa huwa zinaenda na zitajipanga. Na siasa inajipanga na kazi ambayo mtu anafanya. Huu bambe unaona Kiambu rais usikushtue. Jambo la muhimu ni hilo Mheshimiwa Korori amesema. County ya Kiambu ndio ilikupea kura nyingi zaidi ya county zile zingine zote Kenya mzima. Your Excellency, I want to assure you, even in 2027, Kiambu County will be the majority county in the Republic of Kenya kwa kura za wewe kama rais wetu wa 2 term. Adwa Kiambu nemugeta 2 term. Nimekuwa nikisikiza Mheshimiwa Rais, na unajua umekuwa mwalimu wetu wa siasa. Nimekuwa nikisikiza yale ambayo ananenwa.
While speaking on the Korori's case, these guys, I don't know what to say, but when Uhuru went to ICC just after they had won 2013 elections and left Ruto in charge, just because Ruto didn't take over and handed back power to Uhuru Kenyatta, that's a reason enough to vote him back in 2027? That's crazy. While still on this Kiambu church service, on the sidelines, something peculiar was happening. Who is she called? Alice Nganga, MP Alice Nganga. There's something that appears to as if she was encouraging the crowd to cheer up, or is it to cheer or heckle Wamatangi? Let's watch the video.
Na Kororia, mimi ndio sitting governor wa county ya Kiambu. Mimi ndio governor to be wa Kiambu. Don't be in doubt in your mind. Wana Kiambu hoye!
Let us rewind and look at it. You can see she's flopping her hand up and down, up and down. Then she brings them down. Then she looks forward at the front. Then she again urges them. Then she put it down, but still does the same. I don't know. So, was she trying to encourage the crowd to cheer up, heckle? Because at that time it is Governor Wamatangi who was speaking. I don't know. But you can all see she's as if she's urging somebody to raise the volume or something like that. While still on Alice Nganga, MP, she said something yesterday. Let's listen to it.
Your Excellency, mimi ni wale wanasema ya kwamba watu wanasema ati tusiuze assets. Mimi nakuambia Your Excellency, kama mjumbe wa Thika Mama Simba, uza zote tutengeneze mabarabara. Hata ukiwa kwa nyumba, ukiwa uko na shida, mtu huwa anashika ile ako nayo, anasaidia nyumba yake. Wewe kama rais wa Kenya, Ukisikia Safaricom tuuze, tunauza. Ukisema pipeline tuuze, tunauza. Ndio sisi watu wa kutoka Thika, watu wa Ruiru, watu wa Juja, watu wa Gatondo North, ututengeneze expressway, biashara zetu zifunguke.
My God, even if you want to be politically correct, this is too much. Even if you want to make Ruto happy, you can't be encouraging a president to set the national assets. What of the future generation? Okay, he said there will be a fund. I don't know, a sovereign fund or something, but you can't keep on selling things to build roads. You can't be selling assets that bring money, such as Safaricom, just to build something as a road which will be requiring repairs each and every time. It doesn't make sense. So that's what went down in Kiambu yesterday in a nutshell, and enough of that. Today in the morning, as I was scrolling my phone, I came across this video. Let's watch it.
This is the vision of one of the gunmen being tackled, I believe by a hero, a civilian, not a police officer, not a paramedic, but a civilian who has rushed the gunman from behind, seized his weapon, turned the weapon on him, and has had the courage to not only do that, but the presence of mind not to open fire in that situation. And now he is no doubt calling for backup, getting this man surrounded and making sure there is no chance he can get away. But we do believe the vision you are seeing there is of the gunman. A second gunman, Tom, is that your understanding? That is a second gunman up on the bridge, now trying to protect the other gunman who has just been stripped of his weapon.
Some men have got balls, man. How did that man manage that courage? That's what we call courage. Yeah, he was able to risk it all to try and save people by attacking that gunman. That guy is on another level. I salute. So this attack happened in Australia, in a place called Bondi Beach, where after all that, 11 people ended up dead and 13 injured.
Fuck yeah! Yeah, they got him.
our hero risked all and ended up with 2 gunshot wounds. He's been confirmed as a Sydney man who is a 43-year-old. His name is Ahmed Al-Ahmed, a local businessman who runs a fruit store in Sutherland. The father of 2 was shot twice and is currently undergoing medical procedures after undergoing surgery. But that guy, he's a hero for real. This incident got me thinking about gun laws in some of these developed countries, and it is something that I wouldn't wish to come to Africa, such gun laws. But you know, there are some situational decisions that are made that again after some time they come to haunt, and it's so bad. For example, this Australian case, Australia had the gold standard on gun control. The Bondi Beach terror attack may force it to confront its surging number of weapons. There are now more guns in the community per capita than in the aftermath of the Port Arthur massacre, with at least 2,000 new firearms lawfully entering the community every week. For almost 3 decades, Australia's gun laws have been recognized as among the most stringent and effective in the world. After the horror of the 1996 Port Arthur massacre that killed 35 people in Tasmania, Australia's then conservative government stared down the gun lobby to introduce restrictions that led to a dramatic decrease in the number of guns. In an almost unprecedented display of national collaboration, the federal government worked with the states to restrict semi-automatic weapons, toughening up licensing requirements and introduce a new requirement for gun holders to demonstrate a genuine reason for ownership. So some of these gun laws contribute to these attacks that usually happen, and this happens in developed countries where people believe to be so controlled. So I can only wonder what will happen if the same is in Kenya. It could be so dangerous. Otherwise, wenye nchi. And that's my recap for today. As we began this week, have in your mind that wewe ni mwenye nchi, sio mwana nchi.